Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back. First day with the Christmas lights. This is the first content I've recorded or done anything else with. But yeah, we're back. Gonna go onward here in the zone. I don't know exactly what's left. What's this guy got? Who knows? Probably some rep thing. Yeah, I don't know what's left in the zone, but we do aim to finish it. And then we'll figure out where we're going. Probably got a long ride ahead of us here. There's a Hammock quest coming up. Let's pick this up. We're probably gonna need to do all these. We already have 3 out of the 6, I believe. There's 6, right? Come on. Let's hop on, I guess, for now. But yeah, I will tell you now, I've been fiddling a lot with Classic. The upcoming Season of Discovery thing, the more I think about it, the less interested I am. And the more interested I am of stealing their ideas and making my own project better. So I've been thinking about that. There's a lot, like probably like 75% of the stuff that they're adding are just spells from Wrath and shit. So I can't really take anything from there. Do I maybe already have this one? I don't know how long it takes to get the quest. But anyway, yeah, most of the stuff I can't really get. Like I wouldn't really be able to do that. There's a big problem with what we have going on there, and it is the inability to actually add spells to the game. I refuse to use the old 1.12 client where I'd be able to add spells. So what we need to do is, I guess I must have this one already. I didn't even know he came down here, to be fair. Anyway, so what I need to do instead is to be creative with what's already in the game and use the stuff that's there. So there's a couple options. There's boss abilities, which I am heavily considering. I need to go through like every single boss in the game and see what's out there. And then there's also like tier sets or special trinkets or something like that. Now, what might not be immediately obvious is, you know, adding a spell is not possible, so I can't edit these spells to do what I want. I think the only thing I could change is like durations, because I did that with the potions, if you remember correctly. Although I don't know, because I didn't switch over to the other client until the playthrough was almost over, so I don't necessarily remember if the potions and all that stuff the duration ended up changing on that client. I think it did though. But there's a few things I can change, I think, without having to patch the client. I got to figure out those more. And then past that, it's the only other way that you could add a spell, quote unquote, like, you know, if you think about what a spell is at its core, it's like a rotational ability that you would press and it would be on your action bars and it would have some impact on your class, right? Like it doesn't necessarily need to be something you train at a trainer. It doesn't necessarily need to be something that's in your spellbook. It just needs to do that. You press it, it does damage, it has some kind of cooldown, you interact with it in some way. So guess what also can work like that? Items, which are now fully functional in the new client. Yeah, you can, oh, there's a player. You can do full items, and any custom items work fine, like 100% fine. So I'm very excited for that, and I've already begun. I'm going to do another episode of that Hunter sometime soon, because the servers are supposed to be off tomorrow anyway, so at worst I do it tomorrow. But yeah, so I've already begun, and the way the cool thing about items is you can have 5 spells attached to any item, which I don't think there's really any items in the game that use all 5, but like in actual vanilla classic. But yeah, we will test around. So there's, for example, talent, or it's not even, well, yeah, I haven't even thought about talents yet. I think talents will work here too. Not sure how that interacts with it. But for example, well, yeah, let's just go with this example. This is probably a better example. There is a spell, a talent that frost mages have that improves their range on frostbolt. It also improves the range of blizzard and frost nova, but mostly on frostbolt. Okay, I think it's like, say, 25%. Okay, so what happens if you have 5 of those? Then you have a 60-yard spell, TLDR. Already tried it. So if you stack the same spell 5 times on an item, it's just 5 times allocation of that spell. And when you think about a spell, you might be thinking about something else that's not what's going on here. But like this is actually the entire like premise of anything that's on gear. Like, do I have any gear like that right now? So those green things are stats. But every once in a while, you'll like if you had a trinket, like here, let's look at a trinket. Heirloom trinket. So or the neck there, you see, use, reduce, restores 18,826 health, 5-minute cooldown. That's a spell. Okay, that's not like something that's just on the item. That's something that's in the spell database. So I can't edit that. I can't change the health of that. The cooldown is actually part of the item. That's not part of the spell. Those are independent of each other. But I can't change that. I can't make that do more health or less health. But what I can do is I can put 5 allocations of that on this item. So when I use it, it's 100,000 health or whatever it would be. You know what I mean? Instead of 18,000 health. So that's what we're going for there. That's that's something. And so yeah, like I was saying, like if I take that range frostbolt thing, it improves my range from like 32 to 35 yards. Then I put another allocation, it's like 40 yards, then it's 45, then it's 50, you know, and then it gets to the point where it's like, whoa, that completely transforms the class all of a sudden. And then another great example that I was going to give was, I think that's also one for mage, to be fair, but for rogue for sure, one that improves your, or lowers the CD of kick, okay? So kick would have, say, like a 25-second CD. I don't even know, like, what would be in clouds. Like, probably not. It's probably like a 15-second CD. But there's I think it's a neck from Zul'Gurub that has a 2-second reduction on kick's cooldown. So I can put 5 of those on, and now kick is a 5-second cooldown. You know what I mean? So that's, you know, those are things I'm thinking about. And in terms of how I would handle them, since I can't make a new spell, like, basically, Blizzard is super lazy here. They're just making them enchants. I guess they're like secondary enchants, so they're not actual enchants, but they're basically just making them something you put on gear. So I could do that too if I could edit the spells. Unfortunately, I cannot. I cannot find a way to do that. But what I will instead do is just make them actual items. So anything that is a passive, I will make a trinket. Anything that I want to be an on-use, I will just make a on-use item, like an item like, you know, engineering bomb or something like that. And I will make content to, you know, rise to this commensurate reward. So like something that is similar to how they handle it. I'm going to look through all of them when the season of discovery starts. You know, it'll probably take a few weeks for them to all be discovered or something like that, but yeah, and I'll just put like I presumably there'll be like quest lines, or you know, they keep talking about like explorative stuff, so yeah, whatever they do, I will probably just copy and add the closest parody that I can. But of course, it's not going to be that easy. You know, there's going to be a lot of things that I can't do, but we'll find things that are similar and potentially add them to my game. That way, and then it'll just be a feature of the game now. And I'll be making it give them experience, and you know, it'll be a new way to level and a new way to enjoy the game, and it'll be totally optional if you don't want to do it, obviously. So, and it'll just be gear anyway. Like there won't be any power creep here because we won't really be able to. Like, you know, it's a trinket, so you're just not wearing another trinket. That's while leveling, you almost never get trinkets anyway, so that's more an extreme example. But another thing I was thinking about doing too was making it so every time I complete a tier set, I can turn all 8 pieces in somewhere, or a bunch of pieces in somewhere, and I will get a shirt that has the full 8 set bonus on it. I think that would be a really fun way to do it too. Like another like max level thing, you know? That was all we did there, huh? That's pretty unfortunate. Why? What? This is like optional, I guess. Oh, I never actually turned this in, did I? I need to do that like right now before I forget, because I will not remember, and then I will lose that on 20,000 experience. Let's go quickly do that. Sorry I've been talking about Classic, but I wanted to do a Classic episode, and I thought I was going to have time on the weekend, but I didn't end up having time, so. But yeah, that's what I've been working on, so. Let's go turn this in quick. Then Ronin's Shield is the next quest anyway, so yeah, we had to go there no matter what, but yeah, I gotta just comb through. Like, I found this one ability from the Twin Imps fight. It's like a big damage CD, but it uses your weapon damage, and it applies a like a Sunder armor stack, basically. I don't know. It's like a really powerful Sunder armor stack, though. But I feel like that's like a perfect on-use ability for this system. And it's 350% of weapon damage, which means like if you use it at level 1, it's not going to just, well, probably one-shot stuff, but hopefully it won't be too overpowered. I'm looking for stuff like that. Stuff that's not just purely numerical, because like a boss ability that's purely numerical will likely be way too overpowered for the player to have. But like, for example, there's like Prince Doldrin has a ability. It's called Arcane Blast. It's not the Arcane Blast that people know and love, but it does arcane damage and it knocks the enemy back. So like that would be a great spell to have as a mage, right? You know what I mean? And the cool thing is all of the boss abilities have no cooldowns, because the scripting is what uses the boss abilities. I think is how it works. There's like AI scripting. So typically, like if I just gave my character these boss abilities, I would have no cooldown on them. I could just kill everything with just these boss abilities. But because they're an item, I can set the cooldown of the item. So even though the spell doesn't have a cooldown, the item would, and I would be, you know, forced to play by that item. So I can use the, like, this is what I was thinking about by looking at old trinkets. Like, there's trinkets that are really interesting that have like 15-minute cooldowns. Well, we could change that, would make a new item with the trinket's spell that's iconic for the trinket, and make it like a 2-minute cooldown or something like that, you know. So I need to dig through if anybody actually watching this cares. I doubt many people do, but if you do care and you know of any very unique items in Classic that I'm not aware of, I have already looked at every single trinket in the game. I'm surprised at how few trinkets there actually are, but I'm only discovering now that there's like necks, like the ZG necks have unique things on them, like that you wouldn't expect a neck to ever have. Like the kick thing that I was talking about, that's from the ZG neck from Rogue. So if anybody's aware of any very unique items, even like like if there's just a non-combat item, like something like we were talking about engineering grenades, yeah, let me know if you guys know anything about that kind of stuff, because I'm not very like privy to that kind of stuff. So okay, let's head back. Just wanted to turn that in, and we'll head back to Camp Antonidas, and then we'll finally begin. Wait, I never opened that. Got a lot of junk in our bags now, but well, we're already 66. We're probably coming to the end of the zone, though. I don't think there's much left in the zone now at this point. There's a lot of stuff we skipped, though, so I may go back to some of it, but I may not. We'll see. I don't know what the future of this playthrough looks like, because now I'm so energized for the Classic stuff. I've kind of not been thinking about this a lot. But I obviously love Azure Span, so I know I definitely want to finish that. But I need to find a way to get rep to do the Tears quest line, and then I want to do, like, we're in no rush to do the Emerald Dream stuff, because LFR needs to be out. I don't think that comes out for another 2 weeks now, so even if I got this character 70 today, I wouldn't really do anything on it until that happens. But it's a really nice dragon. But yeah, I need to get rep with the Accord or whatever, so I probably just end up doing I don't know when the anniversary ends, so we're gonna probably miss our window here, but probably just end up doing the Dragonriding races until we're there. I don't know exactly like what is required. Let's take a look. I guess we can take a look. I think it's 14 or something like that, or maybe is it 9? It's not 9. Oh, you have to be 7 to unlock those? I think that's just once on your account though, right? There it is, 12. Silver purpose. Is that it? That might not be it. Anything with that quest, yeah, I think it's 19. Second chapter of the Valdraken Accord's effort. This quest line begins with a day in the groves. No, there's no way that's the one. It's got to be the first one, right? Was it 12? So we just have to get to 12, which shouldn't really be hard at all. But it would be a lot easier if I did it right now. But anyway, we'll worry about that another day. I assume the anniversary doesn't have many days left on it, right? Is that when it ends? Yeah. So this is pretty much it. All right, now we're just going to do the stuff that we drove past before. I'm just trying to really follow this guide because I also want to test this guide. This is the first time I've actually leveled the character with it. Definitely not looking forward to finishing the campaign in this zone on this character though. It's going to be kind of rough. Those quests are hard on my main, but I guess part of it is like there's so many enemies and you can't avoid pulling them. With Hunter, it'll be easier to avoid pulling them. This is a really great segment of the zone right here, though. All the 3 side areas that we have left in the zone are really, really nice. I look forward to doing all of them. Actually, one of them will be like impossible, because we can't fly. I already killed a ton of these mobs, so we know exactly what we're in for here. Oh yeah, but there's also an ability in Classic that's called Sniper Shot. I think I might have talked about this in a previous episode of this, but there's also an ability called Sniper Shot, and it's like a 60-yard range, and it's like a 5-second cast. Really strange, but it doesn't seem to work. I think I did talk about this because it said it requires focus. I think it's, you know, because pets actually have focus. I hadn't even thought about that when I first brought that up until the other day. Pets have focus in Classic. I didn't realize there was mobs over there too. Right. It's parked in front of our house that I don't recognize, and it is 7:48 or 7:54 now apparently. But there's an ability there, I think it's like a tier set, or maybe it's a trinket, that gives arcane shot like explosive, basically like turns it into an AoE. So like that could be a really good addition. That would be something that I think like you would see. And then like the cool thing is like we would still have like the trinkets too, so like it would just add on, you know what I mean? Like if at some point you want to use the stuff, the original source of them, that it's still there, you know. So I really like this system. I think this is obviously a budget version of what they're doing with Season of Discovery, which I'm sure a lot of people are excited for. I'm just not excited to play on any realm with a lot of people ever again in Classic. The game's too poorly made. If they ever made it so like with the mop changes where things are shared tags, and yeah, I don't know, it's just really rubbed me the wrong way after I played 2019 Classic. So I am done with that. I'd rather play it as like a single player game at this point. This is the only thing that sucks about these mobs. They don't move, so we have to go running towards them to kill them. Bit dangerous here though. Oh, that's another thing that I'd be making, like if anybody knows of any type of spell effect that actually allows you to cast while moving in Classic, I don't think there is anything. But I'm wondering if maybe there's some boss ability that does it. I know there's this massive buff on Veil Straws. I need to take a look at what that buff is, because that would be a very interesting thing to add. But I think it doesn't last very long or something. I don't know exactly what it does. But I already made, like, so I've been slowly doing this kind of thing because I knew that, like, eventually on that hunter that I've been playing on there, we're going to have to, you know, go do content that's not meant to be soloed, but do it alone. So I've been trying to figure out creative ways to make that happen. And that was before I came up with all these ideas. So what I did, for example, was I made like a hunter themed item. It's like a horn. And every time you blow it, it gives you the Onyxia head buff or whatever it is, Nefarian head buff or whatever. So like stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like just big power spikes that are like, you know, now added into the fantasy of classic WoW. I think that's a cool idea. Cool way to do it. I just need to like make some way to obtain it that's interesting for the playthrough, and then we have a custom content basically. Pretty cool. Now I actually did it with a paladin a while ago. I've been like not really talking about it, but yeah, I made like a ton of paladin content for that server, so someday I will debut that, presumably when I eventually do the blacksmithing challenge on that character, on that class, because that's what I want to do. I want to do a paladin. I was really thinking about warrior. I think warrior would be more authentic, but the problem is there's so much gear that is not, like, it has intellect on it. You know what I mean? It's kind of, I don't really want to do a leveling challenge where most of the gear I'm making is not good for the character. Especially one that's going to take that long. Plus paladin's just my favorite in classic. Like, yeah. It's definitely the right pick, but it feels like warrior would be more authentic. Oh, that hit me. That's really bad. That hits fucking hard. It's fine. We gotta heal up and everything. These mobs aren't really any danger if I don't get hit by that. Alright, how many are we done with? Oh, we've been done with those ones. It's the test that we need. I don't know exactly how many. Like, they only come from the big ones, I guess. Which sucks because we don't need to kill these anymore. And there's a lot of them. Whoa, what is that? Gorgan the Mangler, what is that? Why is he an elite with a bunch of mobs next to him? Look that up. Gorgan the Mangler. I've never seen that mob usually because you finish this quest in like three minutes, it's over. It doesn't seem like it's not a rare or anything, it's just a random elite. So no idea. I guess we can always just like trap them too, right? But yeah, usually the big corpses are guarded by one of these enemies. We need to kill the small one still though, so let's do that. I'm worried about that fella. I've never seen him before. He's coming close. Oh, he's like coming right for us, it looks like. But yeah, I had started thinking about this because I'm like, now that I figured, you know, I figured out how to make the item that I've been talking about, the Ring of Calamity or whatever. And I do really want to do a leveling challenge where we level with 1 HP only. I really wish I could do it on this version of WoW. It'd be so much more fun. Wait, what? Anyway, I wish I could do it on this version of WoW, but to be honest, I just need to make that version of WoW more fun for it, and I think it'll be great. But like I said, the problem is, like, the reason it's so fun here is because there's so much moving while casting, so you can like infinitely kite. It's possible in Classic, but it's a lot less fun because you have to constantly jiggle with the... Yeah, look at that nice fog. You have to constantly jiggle with the like auto attack timer. I really don't want to have to do something like that in Classic. It's not fun, but...
Let us hear your story.
So I just need to find ways to make like Hunter or Mage. I was thinking about either Hunter or Mage, but I just did Hunter, so I'm kind of probably gonna do Mage. But so like for example, like I would make like the counters. You're gonna need counter spell to be a low cooldown for that to be possible. You're gonna need a lot of, you know, potential rooting and slowing and stuff. So like I'm looking into ways to add gameplay to making those things more accessible, other than just straight up giving them to the player. But we'll figure that out. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but it's just something I'm thinking about, and it's just fun to think about this stuff, man. Like, this is how, like, WoW's, you know, a great game and everything, but so many people want the game to be so different. And unfortunately, you know, right now I have to say, like, Blizzard's listening to people that I don't agree with, so, you know, they're making the game less fun for me, and if I can just make the game more fun for myself, I would never have to worry about that ever again, you know? Obviously, I'm talking about making a WoW a single-player game, which is not what Blizzard wants, obviously, but still, it's nice to be able to be creative with a game that you love. I started this passion for creativity in the Pokemon world. I really wish I could get back into it, but now that WoW has kind of overlapped it, it's hard for me to want to go back to the Pokemon stuff. But it's there. It's a fully functioning game. Like, I don't think there's any major bugs other than maybe some imbalance that I needed to change. I only ever had like 2 or 3 people actually play it, and only Jix actually like finished it. So I don't even think he finished it because it was one bug. But yeah, not really. Just kind of was waiting for people to test it out. I wanted to do one more thing with it. I wanted to add a full new game plus and actually have like a some lore, like some actual story. I think I ended up coming up with a really cool story for it. It's kind of just ripped off of other stories, but you know, fuck it. That's 2023 now, man. You know, people do that all the time. So I think it's a compelling story, and I think people who aren't familiar with the place I got the original source would be very intrigued by it. It's certainly, you know, I think it's more interesting than most Pokemon games, that's for sure. What happened there? I put the thing down, they just ran right through it. But yeah, it's been mostly me messing around with the Crusader Kings 2 mod. I've spent so much time on that because it's really easy to just mod a small amount on that game. Editing anything in Classic WoW's thing, it's like, oh man, it's a lot of work. You need all these programs working, you know what I mean? It's like database, like SQL shit. Like I'm learning all of this by hand. Like never got taught this, know nothing about this by default. So modding the CK2 stuff, that's fucking easy mode. Like literally just typing in a text file and it's over. But trying to figure out how to mod this Classic server it's been an adventure, that's for sure. I don't know what elemental mode is for, but it's a white item, so. It's actually crazy how much longer these quests take when you're trying to kill one mob at a time. I've never actually leveled, I've never done these quests where I haven't just killed like 7 things at once as a blood DK pretty much. Obviously I've leveled other things besides blood DK, but I don't think I've ever been this conservative with my approach on any of these questing areas. Oh yeah, we also dinged. Been doing so many 1 talent point only leveling challenges that I forgot to put talents in. This mob is this a complete waste of a spell. That's so stupid too on those low health mobs. It's a complete waste of a spell. It only does a percentage of their health. Try and make use of this before it goes away. I think we had actually plenty of time there. I mean, the class just does so much damage now anyway, so. Yeah, I was thinking about the whole mage thing. Like, I was thinking about, like, it would be probably pretty fun to do a, you know, like, because 1 talent point, or I mean, 1 HP point, like, you can still grind. You can still AoE grind, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be fun to push the limits of that. Like, I think it'd be really fun. That might be, like, the ultimate difficulty leveling challenge. I haven't done a difficulty focused leveling challenge in a while. Like, I've done the naked leveling challenge a bunch on Live WoW, but it's kind of a bastard of its old self, you know. It's not really very hard anymore. But I do remember being very frustrated with the Rogue when I did the proper naked leveling challenge back in BFA before all the leveling changes. That shit was fucking hard. Like, it was some of the hardest things I've ever done in WoW. And it honestly wasn't always enjoyable. It's weird. I have this weird relationship with difficulty. I want something that's difficult because difficulty challenges me. So, but it needs to be the right type of difficulty, because if I don't find that difficulties challenge something that I could overcome, then I just grow very bored with it and don't have any interest in it. Difficulty alone isn't enough. There needs to be the tools to outthink the difficulty. And that's why that Rogue ended up me falling in love with it so much, because Rogue was perfect for it. They had so many tools between like stuns and everything, like so many tools to handle the difficulty there. But if I say you did a warrior, yeah, we wouldn't have even gotten. I would have quit back like that version of it. Like, no way. So I am a little worried about this on cloud. But the good thing is, like I said, if I'm not having fun, I can tweak it to make it more fun, hopefully. I was really hoping there would be a way to make like ice flows, because I think that would be a really, like, that if I did a naked leveling challenge on Live WoW, that would be crucial to it. Being able to do that part of it would be a big part of the enjoyment for me, to be able to, like, you know, infinitely kite mobs. Obviously, Frost Mage has a lot of potential regardless, and they're the truly overpowered spec in Classic because of how many rules they break about what you can and can't fight in that game. You can straight up pretty much kill anything in the game as long as it's rootable. Root and slowable. But I've not really ever played Frost Mage. I don't know it very well, and I don't really know what, like, you know, other than I've seen people AoE grind, but like what like killing a single target looks like. I think it's literally just spamming Frostbolt the whole way, so. But like, for example, I can I'm hesitant to do talents, so that's the only thing. Like, I'm looking for something that might be universally interesting though. Like one thing I want to try, I've yet to put on there, is Ghostly Strike. I feel like that would be a really fun ability to have as any melee. And I was thinking, like, literally just make that a very easy to obtain rune, or whatever we're calling it on my version of the game. Like, because I don't think it's super overpowered. And it would also be nice to fill out some, you know, like a shaman or a paladin who doesn't have a lot of spells in their melee kit anyway. It would be really nice to fill it out with something like that. I just gotta have a look at the CD of it and just figure out what I want to do with that. But so I'm thinking there might be something like that, like a universal thing. Like, I was hoping there was going to be some universal range increase, but it doesn't seem like that exists. Because if so, I was going to want to do that with the hunter. If I can give them a spell that would grant them high amounts of range, then I would be basically very committed to doing hunter. I think that would be more fun than mage at that point. But since I just did a hunter and we know, you know, I'm going to be playing a hunter for a long time, I don't really think that would be. That's not really worth doing. Try to do something different. And I was thinking about like warlock and priest. Warlock would be interesting, but I don't know how fun it is without a pet. I feel like to do this, you really can't, like, no, definitely no pet, right? Like, if you're trying to have one talent, one health point, it's not. You can't really have a pet, right? That's overpowered. So, mage has a lot of shielding, so they can survive some hits. It would be like priest would be good too, because they have a lot of shielding.
Oh, such an unusual visitor.
Priest would be a good option. That's another one I'm thinking of, but. This is something I had to figure out the hard way. For some reason, this cave is bugged a lot. I don't know why. If this quest is bugged for you, join a random questing group in Azure Span in the group finder, and it should work. You just need to like change phases. I think it might have something to do with war mode. But it looks like he's here, so we don't have to worry. Shouldn't have interrupted that. That was stupid. He's got a lot of fucking health. Yeah, that's just like free time where he's not moving, so it's definitely not good to interrupt that. We gotta talk to Rurik, but he's back here, I guess, you know. Just an absolutely fucking gorgeous area. Like, this area is already, this zone is already gorgeous, and then this area is even nicer. This is probably my favorite actual quest chain in the zone. It's like the most like authentic, like low fantasy looking quest chain too. I feel like it's like super WoW authentic, like early days of WoW authentic, you know.
Well, now, you're certainly a surprise.
You can finish this quest really quick, and I didn't know this until recently, but just got to get 10 and then it's done. You can click off it and it's over. I thought you had to ride it because I remember doing this. I tested this Azure Span only thing and before the season 1 even started, and people said that you should stay in that because there's some kind of an achievement or something like that, and I remember doing it, but I always assumed that you needed to stay in it, but no, you don't. So alright, now we gotta go over there, which is really far and potentially difficult to navigate to. See, like, I want to, let me go down here and see. This is what, the Camp Nowhere? Yeah. Maybe I should too. No, we'll just wait. Maybe I should do this area though. I just don't know how to get down there without dragon riding. I don't know how to get down there and back, so wouldn't mind doing that area. I mean, it looks like we'll definitely see 68 from all of this, one way or the other, so. Even though we don't have the zone buff right now, we do have a lot of experience gained. 10% on top of 19%. I don't know exactly how they scale or whatever, how they stack. But if it was the most basic form of stacking, then that would mean 29% extra experience, and that's more than the zone buff, so we don't ever really level with war mode on because Dalaran has a lot of PvPing going on it. But especially early morning setting on the RP servers yeah, you're pretty much alone out here. Plus, especially like traveling like this, you never really see anybody. See, it doesn't seem to be any obvious paths to get down there, but I'm thinking maybe this goes down there. Explore the whole map first. Not really sure what's going on up there. There's areas of the zone and really all zones that like I don't see used for questing, and I never know why they do that. I always assume I'm missing something when there's some content there, maybe with rep though, you know. So it looks like I don't know where that path goes. Take a look, I guess. Oh, it's probably to the Furbolg area that we have to go to eventually. It's bear there. Doesn't seem to go anywhere. Just some random washed out area. Huh. I don't think I've ever been here before. Strange. See, like, there's lots of stuff like that. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's any official path to this area. I don't know what happens when the guide is, like, we go out of order like this, though. I'm pretty sure we can go backwards in the guide and it's fine. But I don't know, like, how the add-on itself works if you do that. God, it is so atmospheric here, wow. This is amazing. Unbelievably good. What the hell's in there? Not a damn thing. God, this fucking zone is something special, man. It's so fucking good. Like, look at the fog in this area by the waterfall. Like, oh man. Dude, Dragonriding is a great feature, man. But like, fuck, dude, this is like you're missing a lot. But I'm seeing areas I never even knew existed. And I think those magic bound chests actually give experience. Ah, but it's behind the rock wall. So we can't get it. I think we're in the area here now, right? Is this where we need to be? Yeah, so this area did not have any type of path to get to it at all. Oh yeah, and here's the questing right here, sweet. Alright, so I think what we can do is just start at the very beginning and it'll just eventually catch up. Oh, you need to go back that far. This is the concern I have about what part is this? Oh, right, because we didn't kill that guy. This is the concern I have about doing party sync with it, though, because I don't know how the add-on would work if you party synced, because you'd already finished the quests.
State your business.
Once.
The reckoning is at hand.
Probably won't work again. I think you'd have to like delete your cache for the add-on or something like that. Good tip here. Loot the chest at the waypoint for extra experience. See, I marked the tenders. There's not a lot of them. Oh, there's another spider. This is definitely not my favorite quest, but I think it'll be fine as a hunter. I don't enjoy it as a bloody kid because there's lots of roots and mobs that are pesky to combine, but when we're just fighting one at a time, it's obviously not going to be, that's not going to be an issue. God, 20k on that, man, that's something. More damage than these health. That's more damage than those mobs have health. I also found a thing on the classic topic again that will automatically reset the cooldown of aim shot and multi-shot. So like I can give that, like, you know, that can be useful. I don't know, we'll see. I'm still trying to find like different spells and stuff like I was saying. Alright, there's a lot of enemies down here. I'm a little worried about this. Not sure. The chest is back there against the wall, right? Ah, see? Knew that was gonna happen eventually. I'm actually really looking forward to when I can level through the zone exclusively, though. Like I've been saying, like I think this is gonna be the new Barrens for me. Like I'm gonna spend a lot of time in the zone, especially now that I've already made the guide for it. Like I don't know if they'll change anything about that. Like, but presumably we'll be able to just do this whole zone the whole way. Ah, that chest isn't here. It looks like. I don't know what it even is, but I found a chest here that gave a lot of experience when I was testing, when I was making the guide, so I assumed it would be here all the time. But I guess not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was meant to be right here. Yeah, I don't know. Guess it's just not always here. I really want to get that guy, but that's a lot of mobs. Not really that dangerous, though, I guess. Kind of dangerous. Get this. Oh, we're out of fucking. Oh my god, yeah, we don't have any focus. Okay. Kind of a pain in the ass quest line here, but at least we got the tenders done. That's usually the hard part. And we're done now. Skitty pop. So what did the guide? I should probably change that then to say. Yeah, if it's not always there, let me go ahead and do that. We'll change that to make it a little bit more. Don't I still have the guide open? Yeah. change that so it's not like making me feel like I did something wrong if I don't get it.
The dark times will pass.
300 yards away, but doesn't look like there's lots of stuff in between us. Ah, see, there's the chest. Frostbound chest. Can we get that without aggroing stuff? Yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. That gave a lot of experience, see? Pretty nice. Maybe Priestess. I was just thinking about Mind Suit. That would be really good in Classic for that, I think.
What's on your mind?
I'd love to do it as a rogue, but I just don't know how you would do it as a rogue. Something with a stealth would be really nice. I've done Druid already, though. But yeah, like a Bombkin, maybe. Turn them into an actually fun spec. These mobs are fucking insanely dangerous, though. Probably the hardest mobs in the zone. The primalist mobs hit hard. Interrupt them. Good. Good advice there, old Metro. Oh, God. Okay, let's just feign. We don't have that kind of AoE to be fighting all these mobs. That one reset? What the fuck? Okay. It kind of reset. Not sure what's going on there. These guys are also really dangerous. Oh, but I also found another cool thing. I found is a apparently. Oh God! Wow, I'm dead. I don't know why I did that. I ran forward and then jumped right back into where I was. Anyway, that was really. I think this is the first death of the playthrough. But anyway, yeah, there's these spells. I guess they're engineering related. This is a classic discussion again. The engineering, there's like items that reflect damage of a certain type. So I thought that would be a really cool. You can give all three of, like, give three and then make them all share a CD or something like that, maybe even. I guess you wouldn't even need to do that because it's not like, there's not a lot of mobs casting many different spell types, but yeah, I thought that'd be really cool for the 1 HP thing. Okay, that's not great, but it's not really that big of a deal. This is a really hard area. Barely have enough time to get out of that, man. I'm dead here. Yeah, this is gonna be really, really hard to do. Gonna have to get lucky, I think, with some crits, or just... I need to probably interrupt differently. I feel like that frozen onslaught is really dangerous, though. I can't let even a single tick of that go. I don't understand the class enough to know where all the procs come from either, so I don't know how to, like, fish for them. What is the thing that gives the free aim shot? That's the thing we need to figure out the most. Range auto attacks. So it's just random, yeah. 'Cause if we can get one or two of those, that makes it a lot easier. But I think we really need to maximize our range here. Also a little worried about respawns, so we gotta move. Oh, not in line of sight. Fuck. How? What? So this is actually furthest we can go right there. Oh, there's one. Not really when we needed it. Okay, it's gonna interrupt. Is gonna be needed. We kick that instead. Fuck, man. Feign that. It doesn't work. Oh man, all right. This is gonna be a tough one. I always take true shot, but I don't want to. I don't know. Don't want to deviate from the current. Oh, I should definitely also be using this because it can silence the mob. So I should use that now here. There we go. That's it right there. That was the thing we were missing. Just getting that extra cast interrupted, that's huge. Alright, well that was scary, but... Oh, yeah, you see that. Okay. I feel like that's the most dangerous one. But I'm probably wrong. Let's just go ahead and kill the other ones first, I guess, before we worry about the rest of this quest. There's probably a real chance that we're gonna struggle with the other ones too, so. I don't even know where that one is. Up there, I guess. It's gonna be a tough area to not pull extra in. I think we're gonna have to kill this mob. So let's go ahead and trap it and kill this one first. Anything back here? No, good. So let those first few casts go, and then this spell will silence him, hopefully. I guess not. That's fine, we got it. It didn't really do much. I think it's honestly the combination of both of the enemies there. Okay, hopefully that's not, hopefully not all of those are aggroing. Okay. Frozen Onslaught again. 2, 3, so we'll stun the Bolt of Winter, that's really lucky. We do have the, this thing coming up. Looks like we're just gonna get really lucky with all the timing of things. Somehow, oh yeah, that spell interrupted it. Okay, well that was easy. Kind of by accident easy, but it was easy. No shortage of procs now. Scout pack there. Not really sure how the best way to get from here to there is. I don't think that's going to be it. Just got to go around. These mobs are just melee. Don't aggro the casters. Wait, where is this? We're in danger here. It's out the back here, I guess. See, you would never know because typically you would just Dragonfly through here. Still need a lot of the flasks too. That is really close to the other mob, wow. Oh shit, what the fuck? Okay, we're definitely gonna have to pull this again then. Oh, I missed big time, holy shit. Okay, well I'm definitely not fighting that until this mob is dead, so I'll have to wait. Probably not that dangerous though, I could probably have pulled it with the 2, but it doesn't feel like it's a worthy risk. We need to finish this quest anyway, so. Actually, Pat's really far. I think if we just throw the trap down up here, it'll be good, and then we can fight this no problem.
There's a saying for this: survival of the fittest.
We're actually able to shoot over this lip. Yeah. Ah, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Let's kill this. Hopefully it's gonna trap. It's probably not, yeah. Okay, perfect. Ooh, it's Senarth. Don't know. We don't have interrupt up right now, which I think might be an issue. I guess we can actually attack over this lip, though. Yeah, surprise, really. There we go, that's really big. Mob's almost dead now. Just interrupt that, and that is that. Oh, that's clutch as fuck right there. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm feeling emboldened. We'll just fucking fight these mobs like there's no problem. Feign the other guy because we don't need him. Alright, we need to figure out where we're going to get the rest of this, though, because it's not plentiful. That's a fun little area. This is what I love about Hunter. Like, they are truly a marksman. If you play it this way, especially. Need to let the mob come up, though. Nope. Awkward area. Where do we aggro on this? Fine by me. Right.
You got my attention. See you soon.
Oh, getting rep, but not with the one we need. Killed the spider queen in the back of the cave you were in previously. Use the health bar to automatically use. Click the health bar to automatically use the item on her. Alright, this is gonna be tough then. We'll go up this back way. Okay, there's no chance we're not getting in combat here, so let's go ahead and do this. Could be no danger from those now, yeah. We gotta clear these out. Yeah, that was a really clutch spell use there. I didn't even really, kind of just thought about it randomly. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I would do that. Didn't think it was going to be that powerful. I assume I'm not close enough, yeah. Oh, wow. Well, that's an easier version of the mob. I think you can keep doing it too, right? Yeah. That's easy. Pick this up too, I guess. But I don't know why I keep talking. I'm not sure how many people want to hear about this, but yeah, the classic thing. Like I was thinking about the solution to the patterns problem as well, and I think what I'll end up doing is I will just put them on a vendor for a lot of money, because money is not really used in the playthrough at all. Like money's kind of pointless on that server. Gold. So what I will do instead is what's going on? So instead I'll try to find a use for it, I guess. I was originally thinking making it be something that you needed to complete a quest for, like bring 30 pieces of leather and then you get a pattern. But I think it would be more interesting to make it cost gold, based on the difficulty of the pattern or something like that. Make it cost gold for whatever difficulty it is. Like if it's like 95 difficulty, then make it cost like 95 gold or something, I guess. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I don't really have that much gold though, so. But I don't want it to just be like cobalt assembly. Alright, we're not doing that. Anyway, we gotta get... Although, I mean, I guess we could at some point. We gotta get all the way back to Camp Nowhere now. That gave like 30% of a level, so that wasn't that great, but we're gonna need every bit to finish the experience. Already an hour in. Time flies. Wait, what did we... For some reason those are not... Confused what's going on there. Oh, we skipped those. Yeah, that's why. I forgot about skipping those. That's a lot that we skip, but that one we definitely can't do. Like, there's no way we can do that one. That one is not gonna happen for us. It requires way too much AoE. What a great add-on, though. I'll tell you what, man. There's been add-ons that have somewhat been similar to this in the past, but they've always been, like, completely non-adaptable. And really, I guess most of the power does come from the guide, though. Like, if the guide doesn't adapt, then you're fucked too, but... Oh, yeah, we skipped these as well. Skipped actually a lot of stuff in that area. Forgot about that. Okay, Dragonriding Camp Nowhere. That's where we're at now. Or we will be soon. That was weird. See, stuff like that you'd never see if you were on dragon riding mounts. So what's down there then? I have no idea. Why is this like Camp Antonitis? What the fuck? Like the whole area is considered Camp Antonitis, I guess. It's not a lot of camps, it's just Antonitis and nowhere. It's another great area. Oh my god, look how gorgeous this fucking looks coming in this way. Wow, man, what a great picturesque thing there.
Fine.
Wish there was a little bit more here, to be fair. There's not really a lot here. Let's go ahead and empty our bags, though. Not had any gear upgrades the whole playthrough, pretty much, but it doesn't really feel like we've gotten much weaker, either. Which I don't understand. Well, you can't even open those until 70. See, it's like, I don't know. It's like, does that... Should I put that on? I feel like I probably... Like, I don't know. It's hard to adapt Nomad playstyle for this because you don't really follow the same... Like, it's... There's no world quests, or there's no anything that gives BOEs anymore. Everything you get, like, that would be a treasure, and you would typically expect a BOE from that. But because it's a BOP, I can't... I don't know if I should put it on or not, you know? Strange. This is like, I don't even know how to do this quest without dragon riding. I'm not sure you can. This is gonna be really hard without dragon riding. It's obviously like you just gotta run by the mobs here, but like later on, it's like I don't know how you get across that bridge without dragon riding.
Oh, didn't see you standing there.
Hold on, sorry. But yeah, like This is going to be a very hard quest. We need to figure out how to do the other part of it first. This is one of them here, I think, right? I know there's like elites in the area, though. That's why I'm concerned. I'm pretty much gonna finish this one segment, this first quest. This is not gonna be something we can prevent. We gotta kill a lot of enemies here to do this other quest. Especially without dragon riding. Yeah, let's just kill everything. That's fine. Wait, is there one in there too? I've never been over there, I don't think. Looks like there might be, but I've never. There's 3 mobs in there. I don't really feel any need to go in there. I don't know, like, does that count? I'm not really sure what you can, like, count. Like, what counts. Doesn't look like it counts, but maybe. That's the wrong direction. There's a pad over there. Certainly no shortage of damage. I honestly think like marksmen might have like, I've always liked the high amounts of numbers on the screen thing. Marksman might have like some of the highest amounts of numbers of any spec. Like I can't believe how many small hits there are for this spec. I did not expect that. Perhaps this is why. Oh yeah, you can do that. Okay. Oh no, you can't. What? Yeah, you do have to kill this mob, or what we're probably gonna do is not kill it and just trap it. I have no idea why there's a random elite here, but that's not getting killed. See, Hunter's just more fun in this version of WoW, honestly. As much as I love like the slow pace of Hunter in Classic, it's really not very fun at all. We didn't even like actually need to trap that guy, I guess, so we can just run around it the whole way. Now the area is still all cleared out, so that makes it easy.
We will persevere. Hmm? Oh, yes. Hello. Hello. Salama Ashalanore.
Well, that's another part now. I don't even really know where we're going. It's just up here, I guess. Yeah, okay. That's nothing special there. Okay.
Our enemies
Overthinking some of this.
Victory lies ahead.
Well, we are about to ding 67 as well after this quest.
Fine day for some tinkering.
We gotta do something in here. Yep. This one's a pain in the ass if I remember correctly because it spawns an enemy. I always try to like maximize that, but it's kind of difficult to do. We can probably just trap the mob though. Yep. Yes, we can. And presumably feign this one. Feign both of those. Probably in combat with that trap mob again now. Doesn't stop us from doing anything right now, though. I would hope it would go away, but I guess it's not going to go away. And then, yeah, we can just feign again up here. Perfect. Oh, don't do that. Oh, no. Fuck. Goddamn, now we're... Oh, we might be alright. Yeah, okay, cool. I was going to say, now we're going to have to run all the way back up, but...
Oh, yes. Hello. Hello.
Okay, this is the weird part here. Like, what are you supposed to do here? I have no idea. I guess just not get hit by this shit on the way over. Random sundered flame supply chest. It doesn't give it. What is this? Never saw that before. Hey, it's a lot safer than it looks. Strange. Just mostly like an RP thing, I guess, there.
Anaria Sholom. The reckoning is at hand.
Okay. The Rune of Alacrity is actually a buff for us too, which is kind of cool. Okay. I have already won. No. That's incorrect.
Baladash, Malanor.
Okay, there's the ding.
Didn't see you standing
Wait, did I ever put talent points in before? I don't think I even did it earlier in the episode. It's not always a pack here, I don't know why. Right. We don't have auto loot on. Wait for the roleplay. We're waiting. The talent points in, I guess, while we wait. What else were we getting here now? Let's see. Oh yeah, streamline. Rapid fire's damage is increased, and rapid fire also causes your next aim shot to be faster. We definitely want that. And then what else? I don't even know at this point. Stuff that we're probably not going to use. Damage taken from area of effect attacks reduced by 6%. That's just like shit on the ground, right? Mostly, I don't know. And that sounds like that would be useful for us, but I really kind of want to do this without major CDs. I don't want to take CDs. Something about that feels like it would be make the hard parts too easy, and it's already too easy as it is. So, all right, I guess we will take Hunter's Avoidance. There's only gonna be one more talent point in that tree anyway, right?
Oh, yes. Hello.
All right, that is that. Head back now. Oh, that's a fucking fall right there. Jesus. Okay. Oh, what is that down there? I don't know what these are. These caves, I feel like it's for something, but I never figured it out. Get to do this, but I don't know. Does this give anything? Let me reload so I can see if it gives me something, because I don't know what it's going to give me. Yep. These are fun, though. I used to love these in BFA. Apparently, I'm very bad at them, though. I don't know. Is there other... There like other games like this? I feel like a lot of the stuff like this was stolen from mobile games. I think maybe I've even looked up this already. And I think I did, and it was like just super predatory mobile bullshit where you'd have to like pay to do the fucking things. But that, oh, it actually gave Veldraken a cord wrap, but that's it, yeah. Well, that guy, I don't know why he was in here, but I'm glad that he didn't kill me. Oh, he was mining. It's that same bot we saw earlier. Flying around without dragon flying. Why else would you be doing it? Okay. What a great zone, man. There's actually a lot more like kind of like I just been calling it like interstitial space, like things that aren't readily valuable but still exist to the game. There's a lot more of it than you thought there was. Magic bound chest. I feel like that's worth it. Actually, let's go ahead and trap that one. Maybe that was a bad idea. That one's probably the only one that wouldn't aggro the second one. It's just howl. What's that gonna do? Pretty sure these give experience. I don't really know why they're here or what their purpose is in the first place, so I'm not sure. Why are they different than the other chests? I don't know. There's a lot of random chests in this game and now, and I don't really get what the purpose of it is. Oh. There's the player again. Maybe it's not a bot. Just sitting there watching me fight. That did not give experience. Okay. A lot of stuff though. For some reason we got one of those too. I don't know why I would get those. Alright, I kind of like this letter. But I would just keep it anyway. Oh no, we're not going there, so we don't need that. I don't even know what those are for. Oh yeah, we can skin. Not really any reason to skin, but just in case we want to come back to it. I don't know. I really like professions in WoW, but it does feel like Dragonflight spent way too much time on auction house improvement than actual profession improvement. Recently, it's been discovered how you get the new legendary that I'd be able to get as a blood DK. And it's like, go buy a WoW token, basically. Like, that's the only, like, literally the only way to get it. Like, or already have the gold, I guess, obviously is an option too, but there's no possible way you can farm that shit on your own, like zero. I don't think we want to kill those. Well, I don't know. They're free. I just don't know how many mobs we need to kill for this quest. You usually have fly over everything, so it's gonna be hard to figure out. But yeah, we're gonna just one-shot these. So I guess it's a good thing, but it could also be a waste of time. But it is a really cool thing, like, probably the most interesting part of the race to world first is that legendary. I really like how they're handling it. They just need to make it not be just farm or buy money basically. Like I don't know, it's really dumb. They could easily make it like a gameplay thing too, and it would be just as interesting. But I think it's, yeah, I don't know. I think it's them trying to really hammer home this region-wide auction house thing, and I don't really feel like it's helped the game. I don't want to say it's hurt the game because obviously there's a lot of realms that were, what the hell? There's a lot of realms that were so bad that you wouldn't even be able to have an auction house on the realm. But honestly, just connect the fucking realms more. Like I don't know why they stopped doing that. They should have just connected pretty much every realm that wasn't like a locked realm, and that would have been that. I don't know though. I guess this is the least intrusive way to handle it. So I should respect that at least, but trying to figure out, I don't even know where we have to go. Oh yeah, over there, right? Yeah, if we can kill this mob, then we'll be just going down there, and that'll be how we get over there. I had a feeling that was going to be an issue. The first time I ever did this zone was the week after I watched, it was like shortly after I watched First Blood for the first time. You guys ever seen that's the Rambo movie? It's the start of the Rambo franchise. It's fucking excellent. It's one of the best films I've ever seen, I think. I don't really like the idea of the rest of the films, but yeah, that film's amazing. Mostly because it's set in an incredibly gorgeous area, and then I got... Oh wait, no, I don't know. Did I not? Yeah, no, I did this one. I just remember doing this shortly after, and I was like marveling at how similar the zone looked to the... I don't even remember where it's set, but it's for some reason... Is it Oregon or something like that? For some reason, like insanely picturesque and trees and rustic feel to it when he's doing everything, but... I think it was just, I saw the film and it was like a new appreciation for it. But I want to say like I saw the film last year around the Christmas. Because I only found out about it because somebody told me it's basically like another one of those Christmas films that aren't really a Christmas film. Like, you know how people say Die Hard's a Christmas film kind of thing? First Blood's the same way. It takes place like during Christmas. Almost no Christmas themes in it, like not a single thing, but it takes place during Christmas for some reason. So I don't know if that's just maybe when it was filmed and they just didn't want to have everybody take all the Christmas shit down. Now, this is gonna be really tough. I should probably eat the full here. I don't need that bad food anymore. I don't know if it's like some kind of gauntlet. Like, do we have to kill him quickly? Or are we gonna be good to just CC and take it slow? Cause that main guy, like, he hits me fucking hard, even on my death knight. So got a little bit of time in that top 30% range there, so it looks like we're alright though. Shit. Alright, it's fine though. I think he's gonna be alright here. Just need to get some distance between me and him. Get that stun going and then hammer him. We can put a aim shot and also sniper shot into him because he's got a lot of health. It did a lot of damage there. It's that primal fire cast, I feel like. Oh, maybe it's this last rate actually. Yeah, that's really bad. But no problem. We still haven't finished the rest of the quest though. I didn't think he was gonna run up the mountain like this. That lacerate surely, yeah, I was gonna say that surely won't hit me. End prey. Scary. Oh, look at that. Never noticed that. Crude furbolg basket floating in the air. Can't be that crude if it's floating. No experience for that either, okay. Alright, well, some easy targets here it looks like. Very nice. Love these areas, man. They're really nice. Another guy who's usually a huge pain is the Death Knight, but yep, we're equipped to deal with one target pretty well right now. This is where Cop got reverse ganked, or he reverse ganked. Some evoker landed here and started killing him, and he just turned around and killed him. Like, it was really strange. I don't know why the guy even attacked him, because he was only like 50% health. There's a chest there. I think this guy has an interrupt that we need to catch on to. He's probably not going to come out of the cave though, so we got to be a little bit ready for that. Yeah, earthen hold. But another thing I have seen is there's like I think it's a PvP spell, like from PvP gear or something for classic, but something that we'd be able to potentially use to make a concussive shot a much shorter CD. I don't actually know what the CD is versus the duration, so I don't know how needed that is, but right now the only reason that this is so fun is because we can actually just fully, like, permanently slow the mobs. The kiting and running around is really good too, but if it wasn't for the permanent slow, none of this would work. So it's one of the things that makes me want to try Hunter, but just with no pet. I would just do no pet if I did it again. Okay, that did give experience, 12k. I feel bad leaving stuff. I don't really know how that part works. Oh, there's a treasure in a span as well. I don't know what that would be or where it would be, but is that it, I guess? Forgotten jewel box. Well, that doesn't look like a place we'll be going anytime soon. Okay, we'll head back there, and then that's it for that area. What a marvelous song. How many times are you going to hear me say that? I said that a lot. You're going to hear me say it a lot more if you keep watching leveling challenges once 10.0 ends, because once they add this to Chromie time, oh boy. We can do a lumberjack playthrough. We're going to do a, I don't even know, I'm just making shit up, but chop trees only run. Only going to kill trees, anything that's wood. Well, it feels like, right? It feels like a lumberjack thing. What's this guy doing? No matter how much I wash, I can never clean the stench of the Primalist out of my fur. Oh, jeez. I see what he's doing now. Oh, there was another gunpowder thing. There's just no need for it here, though. Doesn't want me to pick this up. I think it's because there's like another entry quest for it, and this one gives slightly less experience or something. Can't remember why. There's a reason that you can only get, there's 2 quests that lead to one area, and you can only get one of them.
Fine day for some tinkering.
All right, come on, let's get a proc or something here. I need something here.
But I have so much science
Nope.
to tell you about.
Get any loot at all, man. I'm gonna pick these flight paths up though, just for the future. All right, now we go north to, yeah, that area. Cool. This is a really, really, I actually did take this path at the beginning of Dragonflight just to see. It's a very picturesque area. This is a nice path. There's actually like this really cool snowy, maybe it's somewhere else in the zone, but yeah, there's this really cool snowy looking thing where there's like a snowball comes down and shit. I don't know what it's for. This area I still don't. Oh, we're like way off the path now. There's another path over here, it looks like, though. Not really, though. It's just kind of dirt. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a centaur, a maraca hunt area, I guess. I didn't realize that these were just there 24/7. What a nice zone. Have I said that yet? I don't know what's over here. Just taking us back down to where we were before, huh? No real need to pick those things up, but I do it anyway. This one I don't really know how we would do. But this episode's kind of dragging on, so let's go ahead and get here. Oh, what the hell's over here? Never been here before. There's a treasure, I see that. What is the treasure? Oh, it's just a scout pack somewhere. Well, I guess we'll take, I mean, it's free rep tokens that I can send to my main, which I still don't have. Let's see what, I don't think there's anything really here otherwise. Yeah, it's a really nice looking place. Some like NPC has been like attacked or something, but yeah. All right, cool. So then, yeah, next episode we will be doing this segment, and then the other segment ahead. I don't know how we'll do. We might have to cheat to do this one, because I do want to finish this if I can, but maybe we just won't finish it. But anyway, we'll see. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.